Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening to and when you're joining us. Welcome to another morning transformation session. My name is Samion, and I am the founder and leader of One Transformation Center, where we celebrate humanity, it is our mission, it is our greatest intention to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships all across the globe. We are a conduit as we stand in this space as an extension and reflection of the Master Creator. As we all are spiritual beings on this human journey. Greetings to you. Thank you for joining us. Those who have tuning in for the first time, we are very grateful that you have allowed yourself to take the jump, to peek around the corner, see what we're doing in this sacred space. And those of you who have been here before, we welcome you back. Thank you for your alignment and allowing us to join you on your journey of evolution, your journey of remembrance of who you are and whose you are. So, what do we do? What's the format? Well, real quickly, what we do is we begin with 3 deep breaths. Why? Because we so frequently forget to breathe. Can you believe that? It's an essential part of who we are, and we frequently forget to do it. Imagine it. With each inhale, we're going to align ourselves with everything that supports and sustains us in this moment. And with each exhale, we will release anything and everything, every idea, every belief, every philosophy, every thought, every feeling, every people, place, and thing that no longer supports us. Then we move into the oath of manifestation. The oath of manifestation, I like to describe it as our Declaration of Independence, our Emancipation Proclamation. It's that opportunity for us to remind us of all the blessings and all the miracles that we are entitled to, that which is seen and unseen. And then we navigate from there to the word of the day. The word of the day, which is our opportunity to speak life. All around us, there's so many mechanisms and components that are deriving us and that are depriving us of life. It's like the forest, the gardens, the land being deprived of water. But we have the ability to provide our own water, to revitalize ourselves. So we make the conscious intent to fill our cups up so that we can operate from a space of overflow. And we'll end it with a brief meditation and prayer of gratitude. All right, got it? Well, with no further delay, let's begin our breaths. Begin with an inhale, inhaling through your nose. And releasing from your mouth. One more again, deep inhale through your nose. And release from your mouth. And one last time. Inhale everything that working for your good. Exhaling everything that no longer supports you. Yes. Fantastic. Can you feel your blood flowing now? The oxygen running through your veins, giving life to everything that they touch. Ah, yes. That's who we are. We give life to everything that we touch. At least we should. And I hope we shall from this point forward. All right, let's move into the oath of manifestation. The oath of manifestation. Read along with us as it is on the screen. And for anyone who would like to have a copy of it, you can go to One Transformation Center YouTube page and access it. And we declare, I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I can feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever received before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I already am, that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearance are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And so it is. Just take a moment and allow yourself to ingest the fullness of this oath and to stand in the space that it penetrates the depths of your core, the depths of your being, to your cellular level, that it begins to reprogram and reactivate your DNA in a way that is in total alignment with all that you are, with the full manifestation that you deserve, by remembering that every miracle is entitled, and you're also entitled to your blessings. All right, it's time to move over to the word of the day. The word of the day. The word of the day is coming from A Course in Miracles. The affirmative reading, that is. I say the word of the day, but I really mean the affirmative reading. comes from A Course in Miracles. You can find it at www.acim.org. And I'm actually taking what we're reading for those who want to follow along or want to revisit it later on. I am placing it in the chat as we speak. Today is the day of review. Today is the day of review. And it reads, it's review number 3. Here's the introduction. It says, our next review begins today. We will review 2 recent lessons every day for 10 consecutive days of practicing. We will observe a special format for these practice periods that you are urged to follow just as closely as you can. We understand, of course, that it may be impossible for you to undertake what is suggested here as optimum each day and every hour of the day. Learning will not be hampered when you miss a practice period because it is impossible at the appointed time. Nor is it necessary that you make excessive effort to be sure that you catch up in terms of numbers. Rituals are not our aim and would defeat our goal. But learning will be hampered when you skip a practice period because you are unwilling to devote the time to it that you are asked to give. Do not deceive yourself in this. Unwillingness can be most carefully concealed behind a cloak of situations you cannot control. Learn to distinguish situations that are poorly suited to your practicing from those that you establish to uphold a camouflage for your unwillingness. Those practice periods that you have lost because you did not want to do them, for whatever reason, should be done as soon as you have changed your mind about your goal. You are unwilling to cooperate in practicing salvation. You are unwilling to cooperate in practicing salvation only if it interferes with goals you hold more dear. When you withdraw the value given them, allow your practice periods to be replacements for your litanies to them. They gave you nothing. But your practicing can offer everything to you. And so accept their offering and be at peace. The format you should use for these reviews is this. Devote 5 minutes twice a day, or longer if you prefer it, to consider the thoughts that are assigned. Read over the ideas and comments that are written down for each day's exercise, and then begin to think about them while letting your mind relate them to your needs. I repeat that. Then begin to think about them while letting your mind relate them to your needs, your seeming problems, and all your concerns. Place the ideas within your mind and let it use them as its choices. Give it faith that it will use them wisely, being helped in the decisions by the one who gave the thoughts to you. What can you trust but what is in your mind? Have faith in these reviews. The means the Holy Spirit uses will not fail. The wisdom of your mind will come to your assistance. Give direction at the outset. Then lean back in quiet faith and let the mind employ the thoughts you gave as they were given you for it to use. You have been given them in perfect trust, in perfect confidence that you would use them well, in perfect faith that you would see their messages and use them for yourself. Offer them to your mind in that same trust and confidence in faith. It will not fail. It is the Holy Spirit's chosen means for your salvation. Since it has His trust, His means must surely merit yours as well. We emphasize the benefits to you if you devote the first 5 minutes of the day to your reviews. And also give the last 5 minutes of your waking day to them. If this cannot be done, at least try to divide them. So you undertake one in the morning and the other in the hour just before you go to sleep. The exercises to be done throughout the day are equally important and perhaps of even greater value. You have been inclined to practice only at appointed times and then go on your way to other things without applying what you learned to them. As a result, you have gained little reinforcement and have not given your learning a fair chance to prove how great are its potential gifts to you. Here is another chance to use it well. In these reviews, we stress the need to let your learning not lie idly by between your longer practice periods. In these reviews, we stress the need to let your learning not lie idly by between your longer practice periods. Attempt to give your daily 2 ideas a brief but serious review each hour. Use one on the hour, at the top of the hour, and the other at half an hour later. Repeat it and allow your mind to rest a little time in silence and in peace. Then turn to other things, but try to keep the thoughts with you. Let it serve to help you keep your peace throughout the day as well. If you are shaken, think of it again. These practice periods are planned to help you form the habit of applying what you learn each day to everything you do. Do not repeat the thoughts and lay it down. Its usefulness is limitless to you. And it is meant to serve you in all ways, all times and places, and whenever you need help of any kind. Try then to take it with you in the business of the day and make it holy, worthy of God's Son, acceptable to God and to yourself. Each day's review assignments will conclude with a restatement of the thought to use each hour, and the one to be applied on each half hour as well. Forget them not. This second chance with each of these ideas will bring such large advances that we come from these reviews without learning gains so great, we will continue on more solid ground with firmer footsteps, with stronger faith. I'll repeat that. This second chance with each of these ideas will bring such large advances that come from these reviews with learning gains so great. We will continue on more solid ground with firmer footsteps and with stronger faith. Do not forget how little you have learned. Do not forget how much you can learn now. Do not forget your Father's need of you. As you review these thoughts, He gave you. He gave to you. So the thoughts for today, which you will find in lesson 111, and I'll put the link here. They derive from lesson 91 and 92. See if I can put this on the screen for you. Lesson 91 and 92. And it says, for morning and evening review, we'll proclaim. Let's spend a few minutes with these now. We are to devote 5 minutes in our morning and in our evening before we rest. Focusing our attention on the lesson, the reminder that miracles are seen in light. I cannot see in darkness. Let the light of holiness and truth light up my mind and let me see the innocence within. Let's just spend a few moments with this idea. Miracles are seen in light. I cannot see in darkness. Let the light of holiness and truth light up my mind and let me see the innocence within. Meditate on the second. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. I see through strength the gift of God to me. My weakness is the dark His gift dispels by giving me His strength to take His place. Just spend a moment on those ideas and the reminder of what they really mean. So many of us are choosing to stay in the space of darkness. Whether it's because of shame, insults, guilt, or the need to be right. We're asking for our miracle, but in that space of the ego. The ego's realm and domain is that dark space. It's that space where your eyes cannot see, your ears cannot hear. It's that space that is remote from you. That's why the ego dwells there. As the word ego is an acronym for edging God out. The miracle you're looking for is not in the space of the ego. It is not in the dark space. So in order for us to understand and to be able to gain access to that which we are entitled to, miracles, we have to let go of the need to stay in darkness. Depression is darkness. Anger is darkness. Guilt, frustration, and agitation is darkness. The lack of forgiveness is darkness. In order for us to really realize the fullness of our miracles, we must let those things go and come into the light. There is a miracle that you seek right now. It is important that you remind yourself that it is already granted to you because you're entitled to miracles. Yet you don't see it because you are in the space of darkness. So choose to let go of the darkness today. Relinquish it and choose the light. Now you may ask, how do I choose the light? Well, one, by internalizing today's thoughts. But secondly, by choosing God. By choosing love. By choosing forgiveness. By choosing peace and joy. That's how we choose the light. In the remembrance that miracles are seen in light. I cannot see in darkness. Let the light of holiness and truth light up my world, light up my mind, and let me see the innocence within. The innocence, not the guilt. The innocence, not the shame. The innocence, not the insults. Not the need to be right. The innocence. You have to ask yourself, is it more important for you to be righteous or to be right? Then it goes on to remind us that miracles are seen in light. And light and strength are one. Light and strength are one. And it instructs us, it says, I see through strength the gift of God to me. I see through strength the gift of God to me. You know what the greatest gift God is giving you? Life. Life. But many of us are walking around taking life for granted, just aimlessly meandering through our day, just hoping to get through it, bearing and grinning it. When God tells us that He promised us life and a life well lived. If you find yourself in that space of just trying to figure it out, it is because you're disconnected from the light. And you don't see that light and strength of one. You think about some people who said, I'm wearing all black because that's strength. And what we don't understand is it's also heavy. Let's choose light. Let's choose life and see the strength of God. Let's choose our inner divinity instead of ideologies and philosophies, instead of legalisms. It says, my weakness is the dark, His gift dispels. So many of us are focused on what we can't do or our perceived failures that we forget about our successes. And the text is reminding us to focus on the things that we can be successful at, our strengths, our victories. For that is how we embolden our strengths. That is how we remember to keep going and that we are victorious. But the more you forget your strengths, your victories, the things that you have overcome, and the more you focus on what isn't present, what is lacking, you become disconnected. You become attached to your weakness. You move into a space of demure. Stand in the space of your strength today and embrace the gift of God. For your weaknesses dispels God's gift. But by you tuning in and tapping into your strengths, now you'll see the light. You'll see the divinity. You'll see the miracles take the place of your weaknesses. You'll see abundance take the place of lack. You'll see love moving beyond any condition that can dispel itself, that can present itself. It just slips right off and exists in a space of limitlessness. You'll see God's blessings and miracles apparent and consistent. So if you're in need of a miracle today, whether for yourself or someone else, you're desiring a new job, the healing of your broken relationships, for your children to be protected and shored up, and for them to be of sound mind, and for them to be in alignment with the truth of who they are, for your work environment to improve. You're seeking a miracle today, financially, emotionally, mentally. You're seeking a miracle today, energetically. There's that new car that your car is on. It's saying, okay, you know what? I've served you enough, and now you said you need something else to carry you the next course. But you don't know how you're gonna do it. Your credit doesn't look good. You don't necessarily have the money, so you need a miracle. Cast that care upon God. Cast that care on that which is giving you life, on that which has elevated you, that which has healed you, that which has inspired you, that which feeds you, that which nurtures you, that which gives you the oxygen to breathe, that which allows your blood to flow, that which has created you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Give it to that. And remember, at every top of the hour, remind yourself, miracles are seen in light. And when you say that, just simply attach something that you desire to be seen. Something that you desire a miracle to show up. And shine the light on it. Shine the light on it. And then at the half an hour, just say again, miracles are seen in light and strength are one. Miracles are seen in light, light and strength are one. Miracles are seen in light, light and strength are one. Thus is the word for today. We thank you for standing with us and for allowing us to speak life into you and to remind you of who you are, whose you are, and the opportunities that are available to you this day. Understand at the top of every hour and at the 30 minutes mark of every hour, we will be with you in concert, proclaiming this so you're not alone. The energy that you desire is where with you. It says when two or more are in agreement, we stand and agree, I am in the midst. That power expands. And you'll begin to witness transformative energy in a way that you've never experienced it before. So give thanks for you showing up and being present and witnessing. At the very minimum, given the opportunity for the universe to show up and support you in a way that you only desired previously. We give thanks. We give thanks. If you missed any part of this stream today, feel free to go back and check it out. We also appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing as well. We appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing as well. You can check us out on any of the social media networks, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at One Transformation Center. Or you can go over to Twitter and find us at OTC Atlanta, which is One Transformation Center Atlanta. Then, also, you feel compelled to donate? You feel compelled to support the stream? To support our mission of inspiring, motivating, healing lives and relationships across the globe? Well, we invite you to go over to Giveify. Whether it's the app you can download or just the web browser, Giveify, Givelify. Type in One Transformation Center and make a donation to us. Anything that you contribute is greatly appreciated. We give thanks for it in advance. Also, we'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for investing in your transformation. We hope you continue to join us daily at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time throughout the week. And on the weekends at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 Pacific. In addition, check out our Wednesday night shows. Our Wednesday night streams, which are called The Transformative Conversation. Tune in, tap in. You can find those on YouTube as well at One Transformation Center. And on Sundays, we're doing our 13-week stream, a 13-week series called the Magnanimous Manifestation Series. I just finished the book, The Power of Magnanimous Manifestation. It is a great one. It'll be out to you soon. I'll give you more information. Stand by on that. All right. Now I want to remind you, please be the change you desire to see. So as you go out here today, allow your light to shine for the world, for everyone to see. In turn, you're giving them the opportunity to connect with the divinity within them, showing them that it is possible, showing them that it is present. We give thanks to you. Until next time, be great, good people.